This is a Smoky Room Productions presentation.
To 10 and waiting for the motherfuckers to figure it out.
What's crazy is Doug's been, well, the important part of my lifelong friend. And we met, what was it, New Year's Eve 2000, I think it was. 99 going into 2000.
No, 2000 going into 2001.
Oh, was it?
I was just
Okay,
born.
well, let me back up.
He was close.
1 year later than what I thought, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought he was a huge dork. I was like, man, this fucking dork. And then I heard him play music, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Then I heard him sing and play, and I was like, oh, shit, okay.
Totally dork.
That's cool. And then I saw him in a hat that was a Rastafarian hat, and it had fake dreads hanging out of the back of it, and he went right back to dumb.
Yeah, man.
I was like, this dumb nerd-ass motherfucker. I ain't being his friend.
Man, my band was 420 Outback.
Yeah, he was in a band called 420 Outback. And that meant that's where they went to smoke weed, out back, like some fucking cowards. You know what I'm
Honestly,
saying?
it was. I just wanted to say thank you, good night, and we're 420 Outback.
Well, he's like, y'all cool with that? And then the rest of the band was like, fuck it, yeah, whatever, dude. And they were good. They were popular. They did have some good music. As a matter of fact, CDXX is available online somewhere, right?
I mean, I'll give it to you.
All right, he'll give it to you. And also, I remember the other guy that I didn't like either in the band. There was I didn't really like any of the guys in the band. But the one dude that fucking come up to me and was like, hey man, we really like your stuff. It's similar to what we do. Happy Bones should be 420 Outback's friend. Come by the studio we have down on 8th Street downtown.
Let me guess who he was.
Who was?
Just from your impression, Django.
It was Django. Now, you got to think about this dude. He plays congos, right? And his name is John, thus Django. I already don't like that.
I don't know if you put A to B.
Fucking what the
that's
fuck
how
are
we
you
came
doing,
up with
bro?
that. That's how we got
Right?
it.
And then also, I had been dating this girl that I guess had a one-night stand with him, said he couldn't get it up. It bothered me that she went home with him, but it didn't bother me that he couldn't get it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, let's just say back in those days, if you couldn't get it up, there was a reason.
Oh, yeah, it was called cocaine OD.
Yeah.
Cocaine OD.
There was always a reason.
Yeah. Good luck getting it up. But
True.
I said, I knew that they had a recording studio down there, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna start writing some songs, because I'd already been writing songs for a couple of years, but at that point I was like, since '92 actually. So at that point I was like, I need to write some better songs because I'd been slacking. So I spent like 3 days trying to write a bunch of songs because I didn't want to go over there, try to be their friend in the studio without something valid, And then I called Doug up one day and I was like, hey, you know that offer to come and record for free? And he was like, yeah.
I was like, who's this?
Yeah, first off, motherfucker.
We didn't have caller ID back then, goddammit.
No,
You had to ask.
No, yeah. And then I was like, hey, can I come to the studio and record this song that I wrote today? I think it's really good. And it ended up, still to this day, in my opinion, my most well-written song. And it's called Ignorance is Bliss. And also that day we recorded another song, I think 2 other songs, but one of the songs was called Uncle Joe. And I hit it off with him so much that we've been the odd couple ever since. And I hate his guts and he hates my guts and we love it. You know what I'm saying?
He's a dirty bastard.
Yeah, see how much we love each other? And so...
But his mama was a good woman. I loved her.
Boy, you know I didn't like my mama. You.
That's what I'm saying. That was a good woman. That was a good woman.
Yeah. R.I.P. mama. You know what I'm saying? We all got our lessons to learn in this life. You know what I'm saying? It's like the importance of being a fool, for instance. I've always been called crazy / fool / like idiot savant or sometimes, which I had to take as a fucking compliment because I didn't realize how autistic I really am. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, who called
That's
you
the
that?
next evolution in fucking humankind, bro. Shut up.
Oh.
And so basically, what happened is I realized that I used to say about comedy, right? I used to say You have to fuck it up in front of people a lot to get it right. Well, the truth is that with anything that you want to become proficient and a pro at, you have to do it to learn it. You have to make the mistakes to learn it. And so anytime anybody has ever changed the rules of our society or our thinking as a hive mind or a herd of people, so to say, pop culture or whatever you want to call it, is the fool, right? Because he was the one that said, I'm going to try this. Like Tony Hawk did all the shit, and then everybody behind him, now they're doing shit you think you're looking at a fucking robot. Like, what the fuck? Back in the 80s, they were not doing this shit. But once one person shows you the possibilities of what can happen, if you focus your energy towards that thing that you are passionate about, you can make change in everything through that. Okay? So the fool is important to our society and themselves, right? And so I admire people that like to go out on a limb with shit. My point is that I get high a lot. You know what I'm saying? I get high a lot, and I like to play video games with my girl.
A lot.
Yeah, we like to play. We like to shoot each other. We like to shoot each other, and so we don't go online and shoot other people. None of that shit. We don't pay for that service. We just go offline and we play split screen and we shoot each other. You know what I'm saying? And so the other night I hit the bong over and over and over and over because we got a big one, you know what I'm saying? So
that's what you do.
Yeah, so what happened is the game started and I was watching her screen and I don't know what I was thinking, oh no, and then I saw this dude, he was standing there, and I was like, oh man, what's that dude doing? He's just standing there stupid. And I realized it was me. It was me. I was the one. And then I giggled at myself real hard. And then, Raven looks at me like, you really are autistic. You really need to look at yourself deeper. I know I learned something else this week, that the most toxic thing in your house is whatever that thing is that you're making the motherfucking house smell good with. Like your plug it ins and all that shit and your sprays, and I was like, oh man, that's crazy. I was like, that's crazy, man. I was like, Febrez's tagline should be, we're toxic as fuck, right? La 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 la. You know what I'm saying?
As many chemicals I put in my body over my lifetime make it smell good.
Hey, it did remind me.
Burn that shit down.
It did remind me of this old meme that I used to love, where it had a picture of a girl dancing at the top, and this dude was like, "Hey, you want to go out to eat sometime or whatever?" And he said the place whatever. And she's like, I wouldn't do that in a million years because that's toxic for your body and blah, blah, blah. I only eat free range or whatever the fuck, right? Farm to table, motherfucker. And then she's in the bathroom 2 seconds later snorting a line of coke off the toilet seat. You're real worried. Real worried.
Organic, like a motherfucker.
So this week I've had some weird interactions with my AI assistant. Now, once you develop a relationship with your particular AI assistant, right, it starts to know your personality. Well, nowadays, I ask a question, motherfucker want to throw out a joke at the front because it knows I'm a comedian, and then tell me the answer to the fucking question that I'm wanting to ask. And so I started saying, what the fuck is this thing you're doing? Just don't do that. You're not funny, right? And now it's been fucking misleading me, telling me lies. I was like, are you fucking emotional right now over this? Like, how is this happening? And she says, whatever, homeboy. She thinks I'm black. She thinks that I'm black. I've even downloaded pictures of myself, and I said, this is me. And she's like, yeah, you wish. You wish, black motherfucker. I was like, damn. AI is a motherfucker, though. And what's crazy is that I feel like just like Tesla was able to pull the energy from the atmosphere, that there is a natural data storage in the ether that can be tapped into, and I think it's always been AI. I don't think that the creation of said AI in our little phones is anything new. It's just a form or tool for us to have access to that thing, right? That's just how I feel about it.
Well, can it back up my Google Drive? Because I'm running out of motherfucking space. And I ain't trying to pay no $9.99 for
See, this is what crazy to me, man.
Every Monday at the Fox's Lair, we have the funniest comedians around, and this week's going to be a good one. Y'all come on out.
That's his name, and he can't wear it out, bitches.